Okay, so video 15, we were talking about, the human brain, about religion, and about possibilities of who we are, or possibilities of what we're capable of. And these all go into, I believe it's metaphysics. Metaphysics is a whole other thing. You know that we only use about 10 to 15% of our brain. So we have no idea what we can unlock using, let's just say, 40% of the brain. No one's ever used 40% of their brain, as far as we know. So we have no idea what the capabilities are. Um, Again, you also have to remember something, and I've mentioned this before, is that in actuality, if you look at us, we're made of cells, right? Trillions of cells make up who you are. But those cells are made up of atoms, all of it. So basically, you're made up of all atoms. Atoms are energy, okay? Atoms are energy. No matter how you twist and turn it, it's energy. So basically, that's what we are, is 100% energy. So being 100% energy, we have no idea. Actually, you know what? Our brains see one thing, but in actuality, everything's light. Everything's made of atoms. Everything has a vibration. And that vibration is affected by your brain. Every cell in your body is affected by what you think. And not what you think on a regular. It's deep down what you believe that's not always there for you to think about. So, does it affect you? Does it affect you physically? Does it affect you health wise? Yeah, these are things that are all tied into it. It's a it's a fact. These are all facts. And the only reason why energy is being affected is because there is negative energy in us. You can't destroy energy, so it's not like we die. We transform into something else. So yeah, do I believe in reincarnation? Yeah, but not as into other people per se. Like, you were reincarnated and born again. You were dispersed into the atmosphere and reused. Everything's been reused. If you think about it, there's no new water on this planet. It's the same water that's been recycled for thousands and thousands of years, hundreds of thousands of years. It's the same water. Don't go nowhere and we get new. Yeah, I mean, when it rains, you get new water, but where do you think it came from? So we're reusing everything. Everything gets reused. Nothing gets wasted. There is nothing wasted. In death, there is life. Like if you walk into a forest and you see a tree that's dead, there's life growing from that dead tree. There's fungus, there's all kinds of stuff, So, yeah, should you be scared of death? No. Will you be? Yeah, it's a natural thing uh, to be. But then when you learn differently, it's not as scary as it seems, you know? So I basically what we're going to talk about here is, the idea of opening yourself up, or letting the true you out, has to do with, lots of times, there's depression. A lot of people are depressed. We don't feel good about ourselves. Even if you think you feel good about yourself, there's always something lacking. And that's the idea, is that the voids or the lacking that we all have, no matter who it is. Like I said, there's been rich, famous, powerful people who are depressed or have killed themselves. So, what is it that they were looking for? Where's the void that we look to fill? We look to fill a void because our ego is never satisfied, because it knows deep down, it lacks something. And that's the thing. It lacks. So, with that, you have to realize you are not, or we're not all that we could be. And we are evolving, and we will evolve again if we make it to the next stages. It's slowly happening now. I mean, again, there will be mistakes made. There's always mistakes made, but they're not mistakes. Mistakes, I don't look at it something as a mistake, but a learning curve. That's really how you have to look at it. See, point A to point B, whatever point B might be, is we're going to get there one way or another. It could take another billion years. Who knows? That's not the point. Because when you look at the universe, time is not a reality per se. Time is something that we made to give us structure. But again, what's time? A lot of scientists talk about space time continuums, space and time folding, and so on and so on. That's how they're explaining it to us. But there are things with time that exactly don't make sense depending on the speed that you're going. If you're going a certain speed, time slows down. So there is no real time. It's a measurement that we use, just like the months of the year, which have changed, and everything changes. Change is inevitable. Change is the only thing you can count on, is that everything will change. We are changing continuously every second of the day. Every second, everything's changing. That's the one thing that you can count on, is change. So, again, getting back into who we are and why we are the way we are. Again, you're getting the idea that ego is maybe who you think you are, because again, if you're there watching this and you feel as though, what's this guy talking about? I'm not who I am, or not who I am. Get the hell out of here. That's your ego talking. Because I'll have perfect instances, like I'm saying. You were given a name that you fought over. Most people fought over it or would fight over it. A religion you were given. You'll fight over it. How many religions? How many people have died because of religion in our history? For something that, they believed in, but they never really saw. You know what I'm saying? It's all a leap of faith. So is this, a leap of faith. Especially when you're tired of the old ways. This might be a new way for you to look at things, a new way for you to realize maybe there's more to life than just getting up and, we're like hamsters on a wheel. We just keep chasing it. And that's what our social structure wants us to do. Basically, without knowing or not knowing, they want us to just keep, treading on that wheel. And that's fine. They don't want you to know any more than that. It's kind of weird. Like, they'll do things without knowing that they're doing it, but doing it for a reason that benefits them. It's very insidious, the ego, and how it goes. All right, we're almost up to 10 minutes. Thank you again. We'll continue. Bye.